There's no answers. Welcome, beautiful Paris Saint-Germain family. It's your boy PSG. Hopefully everybody is doing great. Paris Saint-Germain are obviously back from cooking. I'll be posting the link to the ratings so you guys can go in and rate the players. If I can just find it here. Bada bim, bada boom, bada bim, bada boom, bada Nope. What's this?
What are you eating? Yeah, the majors are kind of
Ale, semi-finals, man. Yes, sir. To have technicals like Kvara, Dembuz, and Neves, honestly. Yeah, man. I mean, I wake up every single day being proud. I wake up every single day be like, yo, we got Neves, we got Dembuz. We got all these ballers, man.
I mean, they should be walking to us. I don't know why.
Okay. Fine. I don't know what's going on. But yeah. I mean, look, when it comes to PSG, we've had Kvara, Dembuz, Neves. We've had Di Maria, Ibra, Mbappe, Neymar, Cavani, Verratti, Thiago Motta, Maxwell, Thiago Silva, Pastore, Barcola. Like, it's nothing new. The only difference is we're playing at a higher level, especially collectively, and we have a more well-broadened squad, and we're winning. We're being great in big moments, but this is the history of Paris Saint-Germain.
I'm gonna go back to mining. I'll be back. And there's more of them up there.
On Enrique signings, let's go through Safonov. I'm gonna give it to Campos. Nuno Hakimi, obviously Leonardo, or Antero for Nuno maybe. Centre backs Marquinhos, Leonardo. Was it Leonardo? I think Leonardo left after the first when like Ibra and Thiago Silva and co joined. So maybe not Marquinhos. Marquinhos, maybe someone else. Maybe Leonardo, maybe someone else. Pacho. Again, when you say Enrique signings, it's very hard for me. Some of them, we'll see. We'll continue. Vitinha, Campos, Neves, Campos, Warren, Academy, Dembuz, Lucho. See, Dembuz is a Lucho signing because Campos didn't even want Dembuz. Due, Khvicha, we could say both. And Due, we could say both as well. So I want to give Luis Enrique all the prop that he deserves. But let's be honest here. Luis Campos deserves a lot of praise. And overall, look, everybody, I don't want to say this dude has changed our life or this dude has changed our life. Everybody together has changed their life. All right. I want to give Luis Enrique an insane amount of prop, insane amount of praise, but I don't want. Gotta be honest here. We gotta be honest here. The PSG dynasty. Yes, sir. Luis Enrique actually came out and said that nothing serious. Nothing serious. So good news, man. Good news.
Did they pick them up? The mobs are. I just got it. I'll drop it to you. No, I mean, you can. Oh, here they all are.
All right, wait. I'm trying to find the group chat here. 1 second. Just sending the link to Mr. Tosin as well, obviously. There we go. PSG experts.
Bro. No, that's the boss that's gonna spawn. You know the one we tried to fight and then it despawned because I'm stupid. Yep.
Yo,
Seems like it's gonna
are you ready for tomorrow, Arian? Are you ready for tomorrow? I know you're a little bit happy. Yeah, I got that, man.
I don't know. You guys are building something? If he asked you, then I'm not sure. We're soon done with it. 5% more. We can do this.
Yeah. Lucha said no. None of the injuries are serious. Well, I accidentally. Guys, make sure to click the link. I'll be putting a link at the top of the chat. I need you guys to vote for ratings. We only have 28 votes, people. Make sure to get some votes in. This is obviously a new thing we've added. And it'd be really nice that as many of you guys featured as possible. PSG ratings. There we go. I'm just gonna pin it. All right, it's pinned in the chat. Make sure to click on that and vote. The Mr. President, he's a boss. Yes, sir. Person, even the Champions League guard, it couldn't praise him. What did Neil say? Did he do like? Because he's embarrassing. I saw Flick come out and talk about the referees. Rafinha as well talk about the referees. Like, when will Barca and their fans understand that you will never become a big club if you keep behaving like a small club? It's the same thing as, with Arsenal. That's why it's not surprising that Arsenal bottled the league, because they've been behaving like a small club this entire season. Well, yeah, fake news. We talked before about the game about how we could have to suffer insurers. That's exactly, Reevy. So maybe I'm a little bit happy we weren't clinical in the first half, so we could get a little bit battle hardened. I mean, Safon over Reevy. We can go to war with him, man. Russia are missing him on the front lines, man. Give me Real Madrid, give me Bayern München, give me Atletico Madrid, give me Arsenal, give me Sporting. We own this tournament. Tell me when I'm telling lies. As I said, for me, it's never about the opponent. It's always about PSG and.
Gets faster, basically, and it's like dashing. Yeah, you might have to take the aggro and all.
Yeah. Paris Saint-Germain.
Yeah, that's one of his abilities. I'm back though. I'll take the aggro if I can.
No, that's calm, Arian. That's calm. I saw it. That's calm. For me, it's the crying about the referees. Like, can't be doing that, man. Like, I'm a Paris Saint-Germain supporter, Arian. We've had so many disgusting referee decisions. I've never said anything. I know a lot of PSG fans complain about referees and so on, but that's a normal thing in their fan base. But I've never seen Nasser. I've never seen a PSG manager. I've never seen a PSG player come out and say, "Oh, it was a robbery" or something.
I have boots. Don't make me faster. But the goblin armor is fucking me on it. Bro, yo, chill out. Okay, I'm gonna go and heal from her.
Yeah, I think it's time for Flick to go, in my opinion. Fan channel of the best club in the world. Why isn't PSG inviting you to events and games? Thanks so much. Again, PSG is a French club. They're
Like
way
the
bigger.
the
I'm the biggest English one, but they're way bigger than me in French. Um, I don't know. That's a question for PSG to be asked. Yo, what's up, Ty? I wouldn't say like Fugazi, but yeah, these tighter wins. Yeah,
you
yeah,
just
yeah.
hit it once, so you get
You
the.
get you feel prouder. You feel. I remember I told Tosin, I think Liverpool. Okay, not maybe more than the Champions League final, but
Oh my god.
yeah, maybe the Liverpool game is more. Okay, maybe not Champions League final, but
Oh,
like that
what was
Liverpool
the game?
last season at Anfield, that's
Oh
such a
my god.
memorable game for me, just
Did you
because
die?
we went
Wow.
through so much and won at the end. Those are like my favorite type of games when you go through so much but still manage to
Yeah,
win.
I'm going to sleep. Unfortunately.
Rafinha, I really wanted to understand this fear among referees of Barcelona reaching the win. So Rafinha is saying that referees and maybe UEFA are scared that Barca will win.
Yeah, here. You see it?
They genuinely live in their own bubble, man. They live in their own atmosphere.
Well,
Embarrassing.
there you go.
I don't know. I know. I'm gonna be a neutral. Whoever goes through goes through. I want to face Bayern. I want to face Madrid. I want to face both teams
You can make it
nearly
work.
as much.
Yeah, I'm gonna take it. It's an excess, so you can
Fair,
you can
fair.
double
I mean,
tap.
keeping a double clean sheet against Liverpool. Yo, yo.
Into mobs and into down. Here, bro.
Yeah, I don't understand it. Like,
Or down at least.
here he said the game was completely robbed.
I
It
got
was tough, especially when we see that we need to put in three times the effort to win the match. Again, I didn't watch the. I had the game on side. You know what? Let's check the stats and so on.
Yep. Good night. See you.
Let's check the stats. Ektik out of the World Cup. Yeah, I mean, I saw what 9 to 12 months. Basically, he got massive injury. Russian Batrakov. What position does Batrakov play? No, I just had it on the side. So like when a big moment happened, I saw it. So Barca had 2.28 xG, 7 big chances. Okay, this was a much better performance than their first game. 7 big chances, 5 big chances missed. Wait, how do we facts? No stats. Okay. All right, let's go to the beginning. I remember I saw this chance live. That was a good opportunity. Good save from Musso. This was the goal, obviously. Okay. Olmo. Yeah, that was a massive chance. Massive save by Musso. Olmo got to do better. I saw that one as well. Ferran Torres, this was the goal. All right. Fermin Lopez. I think this was another great save from Musso. Ferran Torres. I think that was another great save from Musso. I'm looking strictly at the big chances. I haven't seen this one. I don't remember this one. Ferran, another big chance missed. Yeah, because Barca had the red card towards the end. Araujo header there. Big chance towards the end. I remember that one as well. So it's quite clear that that's the thing. Wait, what? Didn't oh yeah, a goal was disallowed. The thing is, like Ferran got goal and assist, or you can't be that mad at him, but he missed big chances. Fermin. Yeah, him and Fermin. Fermin should have scored and so on. But then you look defensively, they only conceded one goal. Lookman. Yeah, basically a little bit similar to last season. Just again going out on unfortunate circumstances, playing great football. Like that's the thing with this Barca team. They're having this season and last season, like both Champions League seasons on the flick. It's not like they've been humiliated or something. They've been good, but it just they don't take their chances. The opposition scores against them. 2 stupid red cards as well. And instead of Barca just saying, okay, next year, man, next fucking year, man, next year, we'll make sure and hope we have no injuries. So Rafinha is there. We'll make some good transfers. No, let's just blame the referees. UEFA is against us. Uh, give Laporta extension. I don't know why they do that. I don't know why they do that because Barca is in a good trajectory. There was a period where Barca were playing Europa League seasons. But yeah, just not being good enough once again. Creating all the chances, but not being clinical, not taking your chances. Also losing the first leg, that was obviously the biggest thing. They had to come back into this game. So yeah. Yeah, no, Tayo, sorry for not retweeting earlier. I just retweeted it. I just saw it. That's why. Watching Let's We always wait for next season. It was in my fun. Yo, Magellan, appreciate the comments a lot, man. Look, I'm not someone that pushes for stuff because I'm not really. I don't know if desperate is the word, but I'm not really as interested as maybe some people would be. I see this as my day-to-day job. Some people want to become, somewhat celebrities and famous people. For me, that's just an additional thing that comes with my job. I just want to do my job honestly and live my life. I want to live my private life. I want to do whatever I want to do. If an opportunity arises, I will not be against it. But I'm not gonna manufacture an opportunity. I'm not gonna make sure an opportunity happens. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. Yeah, but I appreciate it. Appreciate the nice comments a lot. Make sure everyone that is watching, click the link at the top of the chat. You guys can vote ratings for the game that we just watched, and then we'll go through the ratings after this later on. Wow, look at the XG. We had 1.32. Liverpool had 2.17. I mean, we've had Chelsea had like 2.3 XG, I think, in the second leg as well at Stamford Bridge. Safonov, man, absolutely massive. Let's talk about Pacho, Marque, and Safonov. Safonov has been great ever since he played for PSG. Pacho's always been great. Marquinhos, especially since the beginning of 2026, like especially in the Champions League games, Monaco, Sporting, Newcastle, Liverpool, Chelsea, massive, absolutely massive, man. We'll see who I want. Let's see what happens tomorrow's game. We're not in a stressful position. Whoever goes through, goes through. It depends. I will most likely go to my friend and watch the game, but I remember there was a likelihood it may not happen, so we'll have to wait and see. Yeah, so that's the full honest answer. Yes, sir. That's a good point. That's a good point. Where again, I didn't watch the first leg, so it's harder for me to talk about it a little bit. But again, yeah, the first leg performance and results were so bad that you had to do something great here at the Metropolitano. Like, if imagine this was a one game off, they would have gone through then. Again, I've gotten this multiple times, and I understand it from. I understand you guys. A lot of you guys in the comments have mentioned that I should do memberships and all of that, and you guys want to help out or feel more engaged and so on. Again, it's not really something I'm thinking about or even having just kind of interest in. I don't really see the point of it. If you guys can mention, I don't know if there's something maybe I'm missing or something. Is it Black Salah this season? What does that mean, Arian? Are you trying to say he had a bad game tonight? Is that what you're saying? Yo, Orlean, man. Wish Khoya. What a game, man. Top 5, top 2. I don't care about the Gabriels and Salibas and garbageness, man. This is the elite dynasty team, man. Marquinhos and Pacho. That's 1 and 2. That's 1 and 2. Honestly, I don't care. I don't care. Especially Upamecano dropping a little bit of stocks from that Madrid game. Yeah, it's clear for me who is number one and number two. It's Pacho Marchi. Pacho Marquinhos. Number uno, number due. Desire due. Number uno, number due. Desire due. Number uno, number due. Desire due. Man, Vitina was immense tonight as well. What, Rio? Or who? Mid, but not bad mid. Just a mid. Sometimes you have a mid game, and I'm okay with that. Yes, sir. Yeah, I remember there was once on like the and so many like Liverpool. They kept on crossing these dirty balls into those areas where sometimes it's going to be hard to clear it, and Marquinhos just clearance after clearance after clearance, man. Beautiful. I don't know, Zach. Like, think about it. This is an away game at Anfield, a game where Liverpool are 2-0 down. They don't want to concede more goals. We had openings. I remember that cross from Dembouz to Desire Doué. Dembouz had like two openings. Again, we're not gonna have that many chances, but we gotta be a little bit more clinical. Uh Too many long balls against Psych. I think when we play away in the Champions League, we want to play a little bit more direct. And that's actually how we got our goal. I think the first Dembouz goal was a very direct goal. Ball into the center, bada bing, bada boom. Fair, 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 fair. Because that's the thing with Dembouz, even in the first game versus Liverpool, Arian, he misses big chances. He had two big chances missed this game. He had two big chances missed last game versus Liverpool as well. But his overall game was good last game. This game, though, from what I remember, it wasn't the best, but amazing goal. Yeah, no, 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 yeah, fair, fair, fair. Khvicha. Khvicha, man. I mean, look, I still remember when we signed Kvaratskhelia. I remember when we still signed Kvaratskhelia, and people were like, should Kvara start or Barcola? And I'm like, look, I like Barcola a lot, man, but don't do this. Khvicha, man, what a ball. And what a warrior as well. Like, again, his pressing, all of that. Massive. Absolutely massive. Okay, I mean, Funkin, maybe you haven't watched the channel enough then, but ever since the start of 2026, I've been propping Marquinhos immensely because I felt his upped his level. Basically, the game changer was that Intercontinental final versus Flamengo, where he was fucking abysmal, man. Abysmal, generational. When 2026, and again, he's gonna come up against Bayern. He had that mistake versus Bayern this season. Let's see what Marky can do, man. Pocket Kane. I know that Marky can pocket Kane, man. Yeah. True. But the thing is, psych. Look, when you look at all the best teams of all time, you can go and look at peak Barca, peak Madrid. You will find large moments where maybe they're struggling a bit. For me, psych, instead of looking at we struggled, I'm like, look, we will across 180 minutes, we're gonna struggle, especially if we don't fully kill off the tie. But we survive. We survive, Psych. Psych, that's the main difference between this PSG team and PSG back in the day. Both suffer. But this team survives. The last one would have conceded. It would have been a penalty on Pacho or something, and bam, we have lost. Oh, bam, Liverpool make a remontada. This PSG team, it survives, and that's what I'm very happy over. Should be able to skip Nuno for the ratings today. He should add if they play. That is true. That is true. That is true. So, yeah, I didn't really think of that. Yeah, most probably precaution. Luis Enrique came out and said both him and Desire do no serious injuries. I mean, clean sheet, 4-0 against Liverpool. What is going on, man? Like, was peak Barca this good? Okay, what is the best team of all time? And if it's peak Barca, were they this good? I don't think so. I don't think they were this dominant. And again, we don't even have to say like, oh, hypothetically, if this PSG team faced Barca, I instead look at how dominant were they for their time. And that way you can compare all football teams. The greatest national team of all time is Brazil, what, in the 50s, 60s, 70s. Maybe France in the 2000s, potentially in the future, can be compared to the Brazils. If they win a World Cup this year, they will have a World Cup 2018, final 2022, World Cup again 2026. Maybe they can get a back to back World Cup. So it's about dominating your time period. And I don't think maybe Madrid back in the what 60s when they won the UCL 5 times in a row. Yeah, that's probably the most dominant football club team of all time. But in modern history, I mean, we're closing in on becoming the best team of all time, the most dominant team of all time. And I'm not exaggerating absolutely anything here. Yeah, I don't think it's a pen, yeah. Whenever we loved you to breathe, we got bullied. We had to play like the 30 minutes second half for the entire tie. But which is really difficult because as we saw, especially how we got the goal basically came from you guys pushing up so much, leaving that spacing behind. And I think if you had taken maybe one opportunity, it would have been different. But yeah. Name it. Next year, man. Next year. Hopefully next year for you guys. It does feel great, but I will never forget. What I had to go through as a Paris Saint-Germain supporter. All the Champions League eliminations, all the embarrassments, all the disgustingness. Yeah, it's been disgusting, man. But we're back. We're back. We're at a peak level we've never been at before. So it definitely feels absolutely amazing. Nuno Due injured? Again, nothing serious. Luis Enrique came out and discussed it. There's nothing serious. Yes, sir. Back to back. People don't realize how important it is to be able to survive through unbelievable performance 100% early on. Because it mental hardens you so much early on. So then when we're up against Bayern and we suffer, we're like, yo, we suffered at Anfield. We suffered at this. We suffered here. And we survived. Let's do this. So mentality is so important in the Champions League. It was, man. It was. Safonov, that long ball he played to him where Dembuz nearly scored as well. Yeah, Giannis. I've sold partially my stocks. I still think Pedri is an unbelievable midfielder, but his performances in the big games when it matters the most, it's too much. You know what? Actually, I think that's gonna be a video ID. Should Flick continue? Should this be Flick last year? I'm gonna make a video about that. Because I'm seeing comparisons to Xavi. Oh, we got Mr. Tosin on as well. Let's go. This team can do everything, keep position to perfection, quick counter attack, press the opposition into their own half without letting them breathe, play conservative defense, and suffer. It is the most versatile team of all time. Testing.
Yo, what's good, man?
What's good, Tosin? All good?
Look, man, I just want to, man, that pool pussy hit different. You know, it hit different. You know, when you go in. Like, Liverpool are the preeminent club in England when we talking about Champions League football. So winning at Clanfield is always special.
It is.
It's always special, man.
Tosin, I have some inside info pre-game.
Ooh, what info?
So I was talking to Mr. Phil.
Nah, don't listen to Phil, bitch ass, man.
And he told me something. He said you guys were messaging before.
That nigga lied. I ain't talked to him at all. I did not talk to him at all before the game.
Okay, calm. Because I actually had him on. I had him on.
He be trolling. He just trying to project, you know, his insecurities onto me. You know, that's all it is. You know. Now he going to Cancun. Enjoy Cancun, Phil. I know you listening.
Yeah, no,
Enjoy
he was
Cancun,
really
bro.
confident. He said 70%. But I mean, Barca played a great game from what I saw. He just
Man, no, they ain't
the
Cancun.
moments
I don't
went
know.
against them.
Enjoy Cancun, coolers. Enjoy Cancun, bitch. Fuck out of here, man.
This is what
But yeah,
Atletico
like
Madrid posted.
yeah, like you see, when you start doing this goofy ass like template, like all the Barca fans doing it the whole week, I knew there
Yeah.
was some clowns. These niggas is clowns, bro. I didn't take them serious after that. Then you had like Pedri's father, Pedri's mother
Yeah,
on
yeah.
IG. Like, what is this shit, man? Just cringe, just a cringe ass institution, front to back. It kind of reminded me
No,
of the
very
Madridistas.
childish. And did you see how they acted after the game, Tosin? Flick said it was a robbery. Rafinha said it was a robbery. He
Pussy
said
niggas,
that
man.
the referees are scared that Barca win. No clue how they came to that victimization realization.
Yeah, no, it's just, winners win, losers find explanations. That's all it is. But on this game though, let's talk about us, man. Fuck Barca.
Good. Keep talking. I can hear you. I'll be back.
Okay, no worries. Yeah, I thought we cooked up, man. That first half we cooked up. Like, I don't know why people were panicking. I went on the timeline at halftime and I saw people cooking everyone like, "Oh, what are we doing? What are we?" Bro, we were fine the whole game, especially that half. I even saw Dembouz getting cooked. I'm like, why is Dembouz getting cooked? Because of one missed chance? Bro, watch the game back. Dembouz, every decision was on point. The nigga looked like Benzema in that first half. Literally every decision was on point. Like, what do people be watching? Like, really, what do people be watching, bro? First 2 minutes, like, we already on smoke. I see Doué, he wins it off of Kirkez, finds Dembouz in the pocket, finds I think he finds Neves, but the ball's just maybe a bit, like, a tad too high for him. Kvara gets his first shot 3 minutes in. The only way Liverpool were trying to do anything was just the long balls, bro. It was just long balls. Long ball, second ball to Salah. Salah crosses it. Safanov makes an incredible save. But it's just long balls. That's how these teams try to beat us. It's this long ball shit. You gotta, bro, people need to be a bit more lucid watching these games, man. Kvara was he was cooking up on Frimpong. That little no-touch turn he did on Frimpong, bro, we was cooking. Remember that link up between Dembouz and Kvara down the left? And then Dembouz gets it back and he tries to beat Marmadashvili from who was off his line. We was flowing. That was scintillating football, bro. I don't know why people were all scared and shit in that first half, man. And every missed pass we had, I don't know if I can hear you in. I don't know if you're.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, every missed pass we had, bro, Poole just every time Poole, Liverpool, intercepted any passes we had, they always took heavy touches. Isak and Ekitike on the counterattack, you're joking. You're joking. That's not doing shit
Salah
on us in the chin.
When he took that
Which
heavy
one?
touch, I think he was
with Pacho.
He got it
With Pacho,
inside.
Yeah, Pacho, yeah. Pacho cleaned that shit up. Bro, but then this ref is a bitch. Did you see the bullshit ass calls he was making? Did you see them, bro?
Which one
exactly? There was the one he called the foul on Kvara on McAllister, and then the free kick, the ensuing free kick, it led to Safanov having to punch that shit out. That was in the first half, but that's not even a foul. That wasn't no fucking foul. And then obviously the penalty call, that was a disgrace of a call. That's a disgrace of a fucking call. They always do this shit.
Yeah, but Tosin, easy on the ref, Tosin. The
Nah,
contact
nigga,
came
fuck
from
that
behind.
ref, bro.
The ref, how
Fuck
was
that
the ref
ref.
was gonna see that?
No,
The
he's a
referee
clown.
went to
He's
VAR.
really a
He
clown,
went to
bro.
VAR, Tosin. He made the right
shout
decision.
out VAR. Shout out VAR. Fuck the ref though.
But
How
he
do you make
couldn't
that
see,
call
so
in that position? That's that Anfield shit. That's that Anfield
Tosin,
shit.
I do agree. He called it without looking, or he couldn't see what Pacho did behind McAllister. He just saw McAllister go down and he called the penalty. So without VAR, we would have been robbed. basically. Well, Tosin, you know what? Let's talk about the only negative side of this game, Tosin. How we came in back into the second half, Tosin. Do you think it's more Liverpool came out amazing, or was it more PSG didn't come out that well? Or I guess a combination out of the two. All right.
Sorry. Oh, yo, can you hear me? I was muted.
Yeah.
I thought I was speaking. My bad. In the first half, Slot just got it wrong because he started all the new signings in the first half, if you remember. Every signing they'd made over the summer, and the chemistry was literally a 0, or probably even a negative. Then in the second half, with Salah on, who'd come in like in the 32nd minute or whatever.
Yeah,
that's all they did in the second half. They just played through Salah. That's it. That's all they did. And Salah was just trying to make shit happen with his passing quality. He was finding some good passes, some crosses, that corner he played to Gomez, who heads over the bar. But that's all it was. It was just a couple crosses. Because that's the only way you're going to beat. That's really your only chance, like, to try to beat Paris Saint-Germain. Just cross the fucking ball in long balls, That's really it. But yeah, I mean, that one play, there was one play that was disgusting. It was like, I think it was Gravenberch. He was allowed to like just run through the middle of the field. And then he took a shot? Up the shot. Yeah, when he took the shot. That's unforgivable. Our midfield in that moment, because Warren lost a couple balls too during that stretch. If you remember. That's why I was like, yo, it's a flop. We couldn't get Dembouz free, essentially. The one time we got Dembouz free, he was like a tad bit offside. Remember where he plays the little where Kvara gets into him? And then Hakimi kind of fucks up. Yeah. But that was the only time. All we just needed to do in that second half, the start of that second half, was just free up Dembouz down the channel.
Yeah.
That's where that's where you miss a Fabian. That's where you miss a Fabian, really.
Orlean also mentioned Nuno, Tosin, because they were pressing us really strongly, and Nuno, he's key moving out of the press, and we were missing him a little bit in that second half. I just remember. Do you remember that Salah cross to Kerkes?
Yeah, that was like 10 seconds after he'd come on. Right?
That could have.
It was like 10. Yeah, it was some. Look, man, it was some fluke shit.
No. You're thinking about the one where Safanov saves it and then Marquinhos block, right?
Yeah.
No. I'm thinking second half.
Oh, the little that
ball,
pass.
And Kerkes took a bad touch.
He went behind Hakimi, right? Yeah.
So like those back post crosses are a little bit dangerous for us to defend. Maybe no.
They are, but you live with them. I just thought the midfield were a little. I just thought they were a little passive that second half.
The second half beginning, yeah.
Yeah, that beginning of the second half, just a little passive. But then, Vitinha again, look how he was, just releasing pressure from the team. Like every time he dropped, sometimes he even make a back four. Like Liverpool couldn't really do shit,
Remember when he split McAllister?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Like Vitinha has some cold touches in this game. So like, I just thought we were chilling. I don't know why.
No, we
were
like.
Weren't.
I was just a little bit stressed in that beginning of second half.
Second half, okay, beginning of second half.
But like first half, I was like, okay, we should at least be like 1-0 up. But we've been playing great football. Liverpool only had one chance that first half, Tosin. That was it. So defensively, we played well in a game where Liverpool.
It all came from Salah, if you really think about it. Like Salah was just. They were just saying, Salah, do something.
Yeah, Salah this game, clear of Salah last time at Anfield.
Yeah, Salah kind of did his thing, but, he going to Cancun as well. That's what happens when you come up against the biggest club in the world. I mean, if you remember the summer, Luka Modric, legend, he played his last ever game for Madrid. And they're out to a 4-0 thumping. Exactly. They're out to a 4-0 thumping. By the greatest club in the world.
Salah. Maybe Van Dijk lost game. Alisson as well. No,
Don't
honestly,
forget Robertson. Robertson, another club legend.
Robertson as well.
That's his.
We're retiring all of them.
That's what we do. We retire niggas, you know. And shout out to Hugo. That's an unfortunate injury.
Yeah,
I do feel for
he's gonna
him
miss the World Cup.
on a personal level. But if we're keeping it strictly football, I'm just keeping it football. He's dog shit. He's absolute dog shit.
No, you could say he
he's
was
not that
dog
good.
shit against us, but
No, he's not that good. Like Joao
Okay.
Pedro, who's like a contemporary of him, like Joao Pedro's a better player. You know, like Ekitike is just too. He thinks he's cold. Like he cold. Like nigga, you not cold, bro. Like I just.
you think he should
I
be
don't
more
know, man.
humble in his
You think he cold,
limited
bro? Like
ability?
he not cold, bro. I'm just talking about him on a footballing level. Nothing to do with the injury. I hope he recovers. Within the next 8 months.
Yeah.
But man, on a footballing level, he's a dud, man. Like I don't like. I'm so look, man. Campos, I tip my hat. For you bidding him.
But he was the
Campos
one
and
that
Nasser.
brought. Okay, Campos brought him in. That's the first thing. And it was Nasser that took him away. Tosin, do you want to talk about the 2 goals we scored tonight?
Yeah. Let's do that. Let's do that.
No, because I got the clips here. If I can just find it. By the way, Dembouz, I as soon as he scored that second goal, I tweeted it. I don't know if it's true, but probably true. Since last season, no player has been involved in more Champions League knockout GA 12 and goals 7 than Ousmane Dembele. I believe so.
I think you might have made that up. But
No,
you're probably right, though. You're probably right.
yeah, because I'm thinking maybe
Man.
Rafinha, but he's been injured this season.
How many Kvara got? Kvara got
Mbappe.
GA today as well.
Oh,
Kvara got
Kvara's a
GA
good
today.
one.
Yeah, Kvara got Jesus. So it's either him or Kvara. But that's why we blessed, bro.
Yeah, and I remember I said Kvara Dembouz Tosin, best Champions League duo at least since Benzema Vini.
Bro, their link up today was nuts.
Yeah, for
Their
both
link up
goals.
today, like for even before the goals, like that first half, that link up was crazy. Like, even man, I don't know why Booz got cooked for like that early missed chance. It's like it literally starts.
Which one? The one from Neves?
Yeah, the one from Neves. But it literally starts with Dembouz trying to get in behind. Marmadashvili clears the ball for a throw-in. Dembele takes the throw-in quickly, gets it to Kvara. Kvara, cooks up on, sizes up Frimpong, gets it to the far post. And then, it's all, why don't people understand, the build-up to a move? Like, they always got to cook, the ending action.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
even
the build-up
Dembouz's
to that
first
was
goal.
amazing.
Yeah, even Dembouz's first goal, Dembouz literally, look how he dummies the ball for Kvara. And then Kvara gets it back to him. Like,
Yeah,
how
it
many
reminded
players?
me a bit of the UCL final.
Yeah, how many players can start an action from their own half and then finish the action? It's Pessy shit. That's Pessy shit.
All right. I mean, we have the Dembouz. If a goal was scored, I was like, oh, Barca scored the goal. But I didn't watch the game. Yeah, that was good from Dembouz, I remember.
No, first half was just a litany of just insane decision making.
Oh, him and Kvara here? Is that back
Yeah.
here? Oh, look
Yeah.
at that,
Oh,
man.
look at that. And this little pass, just a little. Then it
Yo,
gets
okay,
back to
so-
Booz. Man, I wish he
There's only
scored
one
that.
player that I felt was bad. Desire do it. Warren was mid as well. But Desire do it, Tosin. I think Barcola would be a starter in the semis, Tosin. I think it's
I won't go
Barcola.
that far. I just think you can have a bad game. Like let's not forget what he did in the first leg, And the thing is, Due, he was struggling on that right-hand side. Mostly. A lot of his infuriating ball losses today were down that right-hand side. If you remember, down
Yeah,
the little touch line. But then he still did some good things, man. The little elastico pass to Warren down the left.
No, I know. I'm just saying, he he has to take his opportunities just of the competition with Barcola, just like we had last season. I think now Barcola came back, comes off the bench, gets an assist. Could
Barcola
have
was
got
nuts.
you remember that chance? Maybe they will show it here in the comp. You know that long ball from Safanov to Barcola?
Yeah.
Konate, great tackle. Run. I needed a bicycle kick there, man.
Yeah, you can see he let it bounce initially. But man, that was beautiful.
Crazy cross. Man, dude has to hit that. What the fuck is he trying to do, man?
That's
Here,
today. I swear people
gotta
don't be
shoot,
watching.
man.
Like I'm actually disgusted. Like, oh, let me give a shout out as well to Marky. Marky, man.
Oh no, we'll come to him, man. Like he was
Marky was
impeccable,
a today.
Joseph. Everything, clearances, passes. Yeah, but Khvicha Dembus, and I think that's one of the best UCL duos.
Yeah,
Maybe
it's a little
we've ever seen
passive.
that.
I don't know why Vitinha just don't smash that though. Like Vitinha, you gotta.
Nah, he was trying to do some Tati stuff.
Yeah, like smash that shit. Oh, he could have even gone to Kvara, but yeah, you need to
Kvara
just
wanted
smash
that.
that shit. Like,
Oh,
this
yeah,
was
this one was beautiful, man.
Look at that through
Konate
ball
actually had a great. Because I know he's been
unreal.
a little bit muted this season.
He's
Would you
unreal
take
at
it?
covering. The way he eats up ground is crazy.
Would you? Because he doesn't have like Bozo like Opa. Because I think Opa I know he's extended by. I've sold some of my stocks.
Let's see him tomorrow. Let's see if we can, repurchase some stocks.
But he's extended. Like
Yeah.
I'm thinking about this summer, Konate. I'll get him.
I'm
He'll
looking
be
at,
for free as well. He still hasn't extended.
I'm looking at that Ecuadorian, even though I ain't watched the league.
Him too, yeah.
Yeah. Ordonez or whatever.
Oh,
Look at that little bro. This link up, like I swear, Kvara Dembu's link up today was crazy.
what was it, Tosin? There was only two football players. There was only two PSG players Kvara was following when he joined PSG. It was Safonov, I think. Was it?
Was he following Safonov? I don't know.
But I know Dembuz. No, Fabian. I think Fabian. Fabian and Dembuz.
From Napoli.
The two geniuses, man. Barcola beautifully here, man. Takes the two players on him.
Yeah.
Khvicha takes Van Dijk with him outside, creates all the space. And here's Dembuz McAllister.
Like two-footed genius. I think Dembuz has the best fake shot. He has the best fake shot in the history of the sport.
Yeah, in history, yeah. Because even before peak Dembuz, even his Dortmund days, Barca days, his fake shots were always.
His fake shot is the best in the history of the sport. Only maybe Pele.
Oh yeah, this one, man.
Oh.
I don't think they would show.
No, his fake shot is crazy.
You saw the long ball, like we'll come to. We'll do actually player ratings soon, but here, Tosin, a normal Dembuz here, Tosin, would have given it to Hakimi.
Yeah, he was feeling himself.
Like Dembuz, he was feeling it.
Yeah. He wanted a brace. He wanted a brace tonight. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, like, man, him at center forward, I don't like. You could hear them singing even 1-0 down.
Yeah, no, respect to Liverpool, respect to Anfield.
Yeah, no, respect to Anfield.
You ready for player ratings, Susan?
Let's do it.
Because then we haven't like talked about the players individually and so on. We might as well do that.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right. So, Matviev Safonov, first player to talk about.
Man, I'm gonna give him a 9. Clean sheet at Stamford Bridge and now Anfield.
Yeah.
And then let's not forget like what he did in the Intercontinental Club final, where a whole nation was behind him in Brazil, because everybody hates Flamengo. You know that.
Yeah.
A whole like Safanov, man, this has been a great ride. You know, going into this game, I think a lot of people were shaky on Safanov. You know, but man, like Safanov doing his thing. He doing his thing this round, bro.
For me, Tosin, the most like satisfying thing is when he gets a shot on him and he like holds on to the ball.
Yeah.
And then I reminiscent of fucking Chevalier, man.
Remember that Ngumoha shot and whatever
Rio.
where he cut in? Yeah, Rio. Remember when he cut in and
I saw
Safanov,
that.
yo, I thought he was gonna score that. I ain't gonna cap, bro. Okay, that was the only time I was shitting myself. When Rio got the ball, it's because you know these young dudes, they got that youthful exuberance. Like,
Yeah.
they
Playing
wanna
without any
prove themselves.
pressure.
No pressure. Yeah. So I really felt he was gonna score that shit, bro. But Safanov to the rescue.
Massive from set pieces.
Yo,
Yeah, just monstrous. Massive
yeah, I'm
save
gonna
on
give him a 9,
Kirkis.
bro. Yeah, I thought he was great. I thought Safanov, bro. Like we can trust our goalkeeper now. I think every Paris Saint-Germain fan can say that.
Yeah, I mean, I've been trusting Safanov, Tosin. You're the one that's been,
Yeah,
I
I
would
was
say,
shaky a
extra
little bit.
critical.
Yeah, I was. Even after in the Stamford Bridge game, I was critical.
Yeah.
Because I didn't like how he was dealing with some of the set pieces, like in the dead ball situations. But look, man, what he's been doing in this tie, in this tie, you could honestly damn near give him man of the tie because 2 clean sheets.
But I mean, at first, like, he didn't have a single shot on him.
He didn't, but you know, I just love the fact that you know the back line really trusts him, and he don't fuck up.
Yeah. Now, I remember I saw reports about that. They said, like, when they had Donna, they trusted him. Chevalier, not the most. But now with Safanov, they trust Safanov because he's massive.
Imagine them training sessions last season with Safanov and Donnarumma. It was probably some cold shit. It was probably going nut for nut.
And, like, shot
You know?
stopping.
Yeah, like I think our training sessions are probably the highest level in the world by far. I'm
Easily.
gonna say
with the
by
new
far.
training ground we have as well.
That's been a big plus.
Lucho, high standard. One good save he made is what that Gakpo chance, Tosin. That Gakpo shot. Because he came
Yeah.
out of nowhere.
It did.
And he
it
was
did.
just. All right. We'll go for a 9. People gave him 8.4. Yeah. You know what? We can be a little bit nice today. It's a special day. PSG into the Champions League semi-final for the 6th time in its history and for the 5th time in the past 7 seasons. 3 seasons under Luis Enrique, 3 Champions League semi-finals.
Yeah. Biggest club in the world. That's what we do.
Yes, sir.
That's what we do, man.
Hakimi, I'm thinking like 7.5.
Yeah, just another day in the office for the best right back in the game.
Definitely more conservative this game, right, Tos?
Yeah, he was conservative. Like, only thing you can maybe reprimand him for a little bit was a couple of those missed passes early on in the game, but it didn't lead to anything. Like,
Yeah,
I remember
plus
he
everybody
misplaced
had
one
one.
pass. Yeah, like I remember he misplaced one pass, and then Kirkes took like a heavy ass touch.
Yeah, and then one.
Yeah, it's like none of like I'm saying, bro. Our margin for error is so wide now. Teams are scared of us. Liverpool were shaking in their boots those first 30 minutes in the game. They were shaking.
Have you seen the video of us doing kick-ups before the Chelsea game? Like where the bus is?
No, I haven't. No.
By the way, Courtois created more big chances in the Champions League than Pedri.
Man, Pedri got like 1 goal in his Champions League career?
Yeah.
That's
João
a
Neves
hell
has more hat tricks this season than Pedri has Champions League goals in his career.
I mean, I remember that Pedri goal in the Champions League too. Ferenc Varos, little Dembouz assist. He ain't scored since then. Is that what you're telling me? since 2020. Vitinha lapped him, man.
Yeah, no, Tosin, now the debate is João Neves or Pedri.
I mean, Neves lapped him a minute ago. You know, if Pedri did that little shoulder pass last leg, that Neves did last leg. I mean, that shit would have had like 100K. That shit would have had 100 million impressions, bro.
No, you see what João Neves did today when he was on the floor?
Yeah.
Do you remember?
Which play? Jog my memory back.
No, I'm gonna find it. It's a certain clip. Oh, here. Look at this. I mean, that's what like freestylers do, Tosin.
Yeah.
He takes it here, underneath the boots.
When's the foul?
Oh, look at that nutmeg. No, just...
yeah, we were styling after that goal.
This is the video, Tosin. Like, this is like peak coldness, Tosin. This was before the Chelsea second leg. They were doing kick-ups where like at the bus stand.
They always do this.
Marin, and I heard they did the same in this Liverpool game, Tosin. That's why I wanted to show it. I think someone mentioned it was a review or someone they said. And this Tosin, he scares the opposition as well.
Techiest team in the world, man. We're too techie. Like,
and I like that Beraldo came on as the sixth, Tosin. I like that.
Man,
I think Lucho is really, he wants to make Beraldo into a DM.
Yeah, no, he does. But let me give a shout out to number 5, Marquinhos. Marquinhos, man. We don't need to give a rating for Nuno. He didn't play.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Unfortunately, I was the one that set this one. Wait, edit. Oh, I think I can do that. Start. Can I do that?
Just pretend like he was a sub or something. Yeah. Okay.
Wait, what just happened? Wait, we gave something of a... No, oh my days.
Oh, it restarts. What? It resets the whole thing?
Yeah, I didn't know that. Okay, at least now I know.
No biggie.
Fuck. I will give him a 7.5. So Nuno is gone now. Okay. Well, now I know that for future times. Marquinhos, yeah, sorry.
Man, form is temporary. Class is permanent, man. Marquis just has a lot of class in his game.
I love this. There was once when he went to Gakpo's back. You remember that one? And then he was mad that we didn't get like a potential free kick.
Yeah. I remember that.
I just love that. I was like, yo, that's my captain, man. Why?
Yo, interesting thing about Marquis. Do you know his last like 5 games played have all been in the Champions League?
Ooh.
Like, he don't play in the league. Lucho
big game player
saves him for Champions League. That's something to think about. Like, you're not playing with no rhythm, but you pulling up on Champions League nights and you cooking up. That's pure class. That's pure fucking class. I gotta give a shout out to Marquinhos, man. Like, you know what? I think our channel has done a lot of influencing in terms of like shitting on.
No, but everyone shits on Marquinhos though. It's not like a new trend that we created. But we do shit on Marquinhos. Yeah.
We do, but like, have you noticed? But we shit on him so much that like the non-PSG fans are like, oh man, I can't wait for this Marquis stinker. I can't. So they like, because they learned
we made it mainstream.
Yeah, we made that shit mainstream, bro. But man, I can't be hating on Marquis, man. I can't be hating on my dog, man. So yeah, like, shout out to him for tonight. You know, he was a worthy winner of man of the match. He could have taken that too tonight. But yeah, it's just beautiful to see him pull up on these nights and just get to work. Like when we're talking about the best center back, bro. Remember when we entertained we had some rogue Barca fan on here. Remember that shit like a year or two ago? Some rogue Barca fan. He pulled up to this pod and he was saying that, and we were arguing Kubarsi versus Markey. Remember that shit? We were arguing who's better because we were comparing Barca versus PSG at the time, right? And we were arguing who's better, Kubarsi or Markey.
Okay.
And Biggest was saying Kubarsi. That's an abomination. That's an abomination of a take. I know at the time, that's the thing. We all were victim. We all were victim to Barca propaganda. I don't blame anyone for picking Kubarsi at that time, but I just think as fans, we were all victim to Barca propaganda. I remember what I said though. I said, hell nah, Markey better. But I remember you and I think Phil and it was unanimous. All of y'all were picking Kubarsi. And I'm not hating, I'm not blaming y'all for that. It's just Barca propaganda is no joke. This is Soviet Union level. So it is what it is.
I mean, Ole, you say that, but still Marquinhos' biggest mistake ever in a PSG shirt came this season against Bayern, and his stinker in the Intercontinental Final versus Flamengo. For me, Orlean, it's something I've noticed in 2026. In 2026, I've been talking about Marquinhos to be top. Him and Pacho, especially in the Champions League games, which Tosin has talked about. And maybe what Tosin is talking about, maybe that rest of load. Maybe that's what Marquinhos has been needing.
That load management.
Maybe that load management, yeah. So,
think about it, bro. All his games really fit in the Champions League. He don't be playing no league games, bro.
No, massive. I'm gonna give Marky a 9.
Yeah, I deserved.
Pacho,
I'd give him a
8?
8, like an 8. Yeah. The only blemish in his game today was that missed touch.
Salah.
With Salah, yeah, that was the only.
But then he was it felt like João Pedro and what he did before. Tosin, he basically he treats the opposition like a kid. Oh, you can get the ball. All right, I'm gonna take it off you.
Right. Yeah, you see how Salah tried to buy that foul?
Yeah.
Bro, niggas is shameless, man. That Liverpool team shameless, man. The way they were diving.
Warren, 7.
Like a 7.
Yeah, fair.
Good. Did his job.
Good drive.
Personally, I love Warren. I think he's great. But please, man, stop. Y'all gotta cut that Zaire Emery should start over Fabian shit. If Fabian is at full fitness, no, people gotta stop that shit, man. It's very.
I mean, people are getting mad at Fabian Tosin because you've seen those L'Equipe reports.
Yeah,
just disgusting, trying to fuel hate and stuff.
That's all it is, man. Please respect what Fabian on a night when Warren let Gravenberch run beyond him. Isak was offside anyway, right?
Yeah.
But remember when he let Gravenberch run beyond him? Now, Fabian could let that happen, but I'm just saying Fabian, he's still gonna give you a lot more positive value with the ball at his feet, or just creating space.
In the beginning of that second half, it would calm the game down.
Yeah,
and I've noticed, Tosin, I've noticed that Dembuz and Khvicha are having to compensate for Fabian. So it's always one of them that drops to the Fabian role and then gives the pass to Barcola or Khvicha. But if we have Fabian, then Dembele, Barcola, and Khvicha all can be runners.
And Nuno
Fabian can feed them.
Nuno can go up. He can go higher
as
up.
well, yeah.
People don't understand what Fabian, on a tactical level, he's arguably the strongest on the team. It's on a pure tactical level. So, but still, Warren, he did what he's steadying the ship. Played the most minutes of any player this season.
And now, Tosin, we can seriously talk about him starting at the World Cup.
It's possible. I don't think he starts over Rabiot simply because of the size factor. Rabiot's bigger, stronger, the distance running, and he can match him in terms of pressing work. So, but I think Warren is better technically than a Rabiot, but I think Deschamps will still, I don't know. I think he'll still pick
Rabiot.
I think Rabiot over Warren. But yeah, I would love to see Warren start.
Vitinha, I'm thinking 8.5.
Like an 8.5. Yeah, like an 8.5. Yeah. Vitinha just be rocking up to these stadiums.
He had 2 moments.
He too techie. Vitinha too techie.
There are 2 clips of Vitinha tonight. I don't know if you've seen. I mean, you watched the game, but this one. Here's one clip from Vitinha, Tosin.
Yeah, that's the play I'm thinking of, bro.
He just takes it off. Is that Isak?
That's Isak, and then the little tech, that tech, he's so techy, bro. Oh,
and then there was another one on McAllister, if we can find it. Okay, I think it's been copyrighted. But you remember the one he had on McAllister, right?
Yeah, I remember that one. Yeah, show that one. Find it. Bro, I don't even I hate Ballon d'Or talk. I really hate that shit at this point, But when it's Ballon d'Or season, I'm just praying for 2 PSG players on the podium. Better if it's 3, because we need to stamp that too as well. Like, we run this sport. We run this fucking sport. Like, how Barca had Messi, Xavi, and Iniesta on the podium? Like, we need that shit. We need that shit.
The only issue, it's a World Cup year, Tosin.
Yeah, France and Portugal to go far. Let's pray for that.
Yeah, for me, honestly, Tosin, there's only 2 players that can, maybe 3. There's 3 non-PSG players we have to look out for, Tosin.
The Bayern dudes for sure.
Harry Kane, Olise, that's another good one. So Harry Kane, Olise, Yamal, and Mbappe. Them 4.
Yeah.
Them 4.
All quality players.
Maybe Brazil do something special, but I mean, Vini, Rafinha haven't had the best season, but World Cup PR is strong.
It is.
So honestly, winner. I think.
But if you remember the last World Cup,
3-peat here will take 3-peats. We'll have 3 players on the podium.
But let's be real. Like, again, we're the center of the sport, bro. We're the center of the sport. The last World Cup, it was a PSG themed World Cup. Let's call it what it is. That was a PSG.
No, it was. But let's say it's France, Portugal. That's going to give a lot of PR to Mbappe and Olise.
Fair, but I still think that game gonna be PSG themed, low key to me. Like, I think
like the Boost, Vitinha,
Nuno. I just think they're gonna cook up, show their levels. So, like, we are the center of the sport. Oh man, I'm so happy Barca out too, man. I'm so happy that those clowns is in Cancun.
All right, then. Let's go back to the player ratings right here. João Neves.
I'm gonna give him like 8.5. Same rating as Vitinha, like 8.5.
Yeah, he was monstrous, man.
Monstrous. Yeah.
But these are the games that suits him, though. These Premier League top games. KG.
Yeah. He missed like maybe 1 or 2 passes, but just solid overall, man. Yeah. Just the groundwork.
There's once on Salah. I think Salah, he went inside, and Neves just went down to the ground.
Yeah.
Give me that.
Like, every time we had like a loose touch and like Liverpool pounced on that,
yeah,
Neves would be there. And then we're going the other way. And now it's like a transition or like a semi-transition for us,
Yeah.
That's what, like, Neves in those battles is just absolutely special.
Sorry, Tosin. I'm just. You remember the ratings? 8, Pacho?
8, 7,
8.5.
8.5.
No, he just fixed it. We went back to what we had before.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, Ty.
Dope.
So yeah, no, Niv is superb, man. Superb. Verratti-esque. And now we have the 3 attackers. Honestly, the Ziri do I think like a 6.5.
Six
I
and
thought
a
he was
half. Yeah, like
just the confidence. There was something wrong, I felt. He was, as you said, maybe it's the wrong wing, but I've seen Dewey cook on the wrong wing. Maybe it was just not his game.
It wasn't his game, but yeah, bro. When Sobo pushed him out, like out of bounds
to the
there.
microphone,
yeah. There was even that one. It was offside though. It was offside, but that one play where you had Van Dijk on an island in the box, he's got to do better there. It was offside. So.
Oh yeah, that one.
Yeah. Where he tries to go near post, goes for the Mbappe finish.
Yeah. Plus, Dewey, he's not like an out and out winger, Tosin. He likes when Hakimi pushes up and he can go more inside, but Hakimi barely pushed up that much in this game. So, but yeah.
Yeah.
Kvara, like an 8.5.
Oh, like an 8.5. Yeah, or even 8.5. Like Kvara, man, both ends. It's not just what he do like offensively.
So like him and Nuno, that left flank, Tosin, offensively, defensively,
they be clamping up, man. I don't think any winger runs as much as actually Doué does run as much. Yeah, but that's really the standard. That's the standard at Paris Saint-Germain. You gotta run if you're on the wings. A lot of the other wingers, like your Vinnies, or like go look at all the other. They don't really be running they don't run as much.
Yeah,
they don't.
I mean, we all remember what was it? Was it the Lille game where Kvara got subbed off?
Yeah, the Lille game, yeah.
Because he wasn't pressing. And then obviously he didn't even start versus Sporting. And that was just Lucho, like, you got to press. I don't care. Like, I don't care that your name is Khvicha Kvaratskhelia. I don't care about that. You got to press. 13 GA in the UCL this season?
Bro, I mean, he cooking up. Like, he's probably going to win Champions League Player of the Year, man. That's what I'm looking for him.
I mean,
I know we got them booze, but
it's strong competition.
I just wanted to share it. We got to share. Let's share it out, man.
Because I think you will go down to the buying time.
Look at that Milan team. Van Basten won the Ballon d'Or. Hullet won the Ballon d'Or. Rijkaard won some individual awards. Let's just share it, man. I'm thinking
it's either that, Tosin, or it's peak Barca, where it's Iniesta and Xavi are absolutely great, but Messi.
No, but the thing is, Iniesta, Xavi, they are elite water carriers, and I don't mean that as an insult, but their job is to control, create. Like Kvara, he's
that's true. Messi didn't have like a duo. He had Pedro Villa next to him.
Yeah, like they were there. Like Villa was obviously he had a high level status, but
so like Dembus Kvara is more like Eminem. MSN.
Remember we were
like
initially
Neymar, Messi.
Remember we were initially comparing it to Robin Ribery when he first came?
Yeah.
It's kind of like that in a way.
No, it's way different. Much better. I would say Messi, Neymar. Honestly, it's Messi, Neymar-esque.
Honestly, I don't even know how to. There's no name. Like, I just think Kvara is just a different player to like a Messi or Neymar. That's the thing. Like Kvara is just like a straight, like you said, George Best, Cristiano Ronaldo, Robin, yeah, like those type of wingers. That's really
somewhat the bloodline. Because Dembele, he's more of that number 10 ilk, like the Messi, the Neymars. Yeah, Khvicha is a special. Dembuz, I'm gonna give him a 9,
like a 9.5 or a 9. Yeah.
You know what? Yeah. You know, a man of the match.
Yeah, man of the match for me.
Lucas, only sub. We can give Bradley Barcola a 7. Good assist, great cameo. And Lucas, I'm gonna give him 6.5. No, honestly, a 7. I think he came on, did well.
He came in, did the job. I mean, he did get cooked on like 1-1-2 between Wirtz and Salah.
Yeah. Those
Where
inside
Salah,
pockets.
where Salah took the heavy touch, and Pacho cleaned that up for him. But overall, I just think Lucas is just a solid. I even trust Lucas. Like, let's say Nuno. Obviously, I hope that's not the case. But let's say Nuno has to miss like the first leg of Bayern. I think Lucas
Yeah.
can do a decent job.
Mhm.
Like I can trust Lucas on a one-off game.
Yeah, because I saw a lot of Bayern fans tweet like, "Oh my God, Ulisse versus Lucas," and when I see that, I'm like, guys, Ulisse is not all that.
He really not.
Especially when it comes to I'm talking more like dribbling 1v1. I know he absolutely cooked Carreras, but
He really not all that. And the thing is that where he cooked Carreras, that was 1v1 coverage the whole way. That's not going to happen at Paris Saint-Germain. We're not just going to leave Lucas Hernandez on an island like that.
and then lastly, Luis Enrique. Great
Lucho,
lineup.
I'm sorry, sorry, sorry,
It's over.
sorry,
Finito.
sorry. I am just a casual and sorry, 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 sorry. Nah, shout out Lucho, man. Lucho reinvented the damn wheel at this point. Lucho, man. Dog shit player, but incredible coach. Incredible coach. Like on these nights, bro, I'll be chilling because I know what we got. Like he pretty much built an ecosystem for ballers. The only thing that you could question a bit is, the little sides. Like maybe we overindulge a bit in the side to side passing, but like really, that's not much to really complain about. Like when the way when his system is fine tuned, it's just nothing you can do really.
Yeah.
I don't see how a team can beat us, honestly. All respect to Bayern. Bayern will be our toughest tie. That will be our toughest tie this season. But I'm not afraid. Like I think we make light work of Bayern low key.
Okay, easy.
No, I'm just being real, bro. Like Lucho he knows what it is. Like, and the way he's managed the team, load managed the team up until this point, for the run in.
Wait, Tucson, but you've known this entire time, but instead you've been saying he's been sabotaging us.
Because in the moment, as a fan, as a fan, you just in the moment you
want to scapegoat someone. And
you got like.
Yeah, and I remember I used to scapegoat the players this season, and you chose Lucho.
True. Yeah, I was really trying to do that. I really needed to protect the players a bit. But yeah, I mean, look at what the load managing has done. To this point, and now
look at us.
We look damn near
4-0 Chelsea, 8-2 Chelsea, 4-0 Liverpool, 8-2 Chelsea. Because I remember Tucson, after we only beat Monaco 5-4. They also had 2 red cards. People are reactionary. People are like, "Oh my God, how are PSG going to beat better teams?" I mean, Monaco, we just did enough to go through. Chelsea, we wanted to slap, and Liverpool, honestly, Liverpool, we played our great football and we beat them. So I'm gonna give Lucho a 9.
Yeah, like 9 or 10, it doesn't matter.
Going away to Anfield,
9.5 even.
Great subs, great lineup. Yeah, we'll give him an 9.5. There we go. Wow, look at the man of the match, Tosin. 12% or 6 votes for Marquinhos, 12 votes for Matviev Safonov, and then Dambuz. Would you agree with that ranking?
Yeah, I mean, you can go with that as a ranking, yeah.
Because I think we gave Neves. We give Neves 8.5. We'll give Marky. No, Tosin, that's exactly what we did. We gave them Booz a 9.5, and then we gave them a 9 each.
Yeah. Decent distribution, ratings distribution. So Yeah, this site is cold, by the way. Shout out to
Shout out
Tayo,
to
right? Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, now it's more towards the end of the season, Tosin, but like for next season, I'm gonna push this out like on Twitter. I want like so many people to vote on it. But that will come more like next season.
Yeah. So
you gonna
now,
watch the-
can we just move on? Can we move on from? Can we move on to 3 weeks from now?
Yeah.
Can we time travel to 3 weeks from now? Do like
Yeah,
an
yeah.
early preview.
Let's go.
Yo, it's so amazing on a Tuesday where you win, and then on a Wednesday you just see how the cards
Just
fall.
chilling there.
Yeah, you chilling. You just see how the cards fall. So it's beautiful.
Yeah, was it like it was the same when we went past Villa, right? And then the day after Arsenal and Madrid played. I think it was.
Yeah, it was like that. Yeah, the semis was fucking me up though because that was the Tuesday Wednesday thing. Remember against Arsenal, we won the first leg 1-0 away, right, on the Tuesday, and then the second leg was on a Wednesday. I was shitting it so much I didn't even watch the game.
Was Inter Barca before our game?
Yeah, Inter Barca. Yeah, Inter Barca was on the Tuesday, the day before. I was shitting it so much. I was like, damn. I had to go link up with a bitch, bro. Like, I didn't even think about the game. I was so scared. I just thought it was. When I looked at like, you know how like SofaScore has that little like momentum, where it logs the momentum of the team, each team. I remember looking at it on SofaScore and seeing Arsenal with like these high momentum readings, and I was just like, "What the fuck? Are we really starting that shit?" And then I go to rewatch the game, and I just see it's Arsenal, killing time with a bunch of long throw-ins. That's pretty much how they were getting. That's pretty much how they got that momentum, just by delaying the rhythm and just, every dead ball, every corner, every throw-in. They delayed it as long as possible. Like, it's just like these Premier League clubs are a joke. Like, they're genuinely a joke, dude. Respect to Liverpool, though. I respect Liverpool. Winning at Anfield is always special.
What do you think about Arlian's comment here?
Let's move on to a month. I mean, we could do that too. We can do that too. I would love to try time travel with you, bro. Like, for me, it's very clear. We're facing Atleti. I really do think it's going to be Atleti. PSG Atleti final. What do you think? Or you still think Arsenal can beat? Oh yeah, they have a third leg. Don't forget, they have a third leg to play after.
Yeah, they got robbed, man. So they're gonna do a replay now. I heard. I gotta go with Atleti because for Atleti it was really tough beating Barca, Tosin.
It was,
and I don't think they'll be like, oh, we just beat Barcelona, and we're gonna lose to fucking Arsenal. Plus, Tosin, Atletico Madrid, just like us, Tosin, they went to the Emirates in the group stage last. They got humiliated 4-0, Tosin.
True.
Just like PSG last season. And then they beat Arsenal when it matters. It's the history of Arsenal, losing when it matters.
Yeah.
So
Arsenal, they got to focus on that Premier League, Don't fumble that.
No.
And I don't think they'll fumble it, to be honest.
Man, they were talking about quadruple, and now they're going to, like, hold on to one thing. Imagine if they bottle it all, Tosin, you have to, like, eliminate the club.
Yeah, I agree. I think you got to shut that institution down.
Yeah, bring like hybrid back. Move, go away. Man.
But yeah, man, it's beautiful. It's beautiful to being in this position, man. Another semifinal. Like, this is like what Neymar said in 2021. If you guys remember, after we beat Bayern in 2021, he said, "This is the standard. This is the Paris Saint-Germain standard. Semifinals, always. At least the semifinals.
Should be, yeah.
At least the semifinals. That's the standard. for this
I
club.
think that Madrid and Barca in their peak, they had like an insane streak, right?
Bayern
10 years
too.
in a row. Was
Bayern in the
Bayern.
2010s as well. Yeah, Bayern had a crazy streak too. That's the standard, man. That's the standard. Like, we chasing y'all, man. Madrid, Barca, Bayern, we chasing y'all. We don't. Premier League is dead. We don't have no competitors there.
I mean, Tosin,
Madrid.
if we win another Champions League, we have more than everybody in the Premier League, bar United and Liverpool. And then we get one more with as much as United.
Beautiful.
I think we can have more than Barca soon.
What do you
That's
think?
the dream.
I know this is early, but after we win the Champions League, going into that third season now, what do you do? Who do you sign? I think you really got to get that left-footed right winger. Like you gotta add something different to the offense. I feel.
Alvarez.
Oh, you still want the Alvarez? I don't know, man.
Okay, who do you want to bench?
I don't want to bench anyone really.
I
It's a
guess
rotation.
a right winger, and then it's either Yamal or Olise, Tosin.
Nah, I'm not thinking of a big name. I'm thinking of like a
Like a Karetsis.
like a Caretsas and Akliush, that caliber. I just because all these players they're gonna come in, they're gonna want to get theirs. Except Olise. Olise is a little different, but just keep that same collective spirit.
Ooh,
With,
I know
like,
that
young,
we're massively
hungry
linked to Diamonde.
Diamande is interesting. There's also another player that we can think about as an alternative, and there are two alternatives that I'm thinking about. If you're to Alvarez, because I know you love Julian, but I'm looking at Endrick, and I'm looking at that kid from Bournemouth, from Lorient, Eli Krupi, man, Eli
Ooh.
Jr.
But you
That
don't
kid
think
cold.
Bournemouth are gonna ask for like crazy money?
How much would they ask for? He's been there one season.
Yeah.
There one season, dude. Like,
At least 60M. At least 60M.
no, 50. Like 40, 50.
Tosin, this is the Premier League we're talking about. He is the youngest. He's the second
probably
player
the
under
best
20 that has
player.
scored 10 Premier League goals. I think the only one is Wayne Rooney ahead of him with 13. And he's doing this for fucking Bournemouth. But I like Krupi. But
Yeah, because think about it. When you multiply what, like 34 times, if you multiply 34 times what? 34 times 90, right? That's around what? 30, 60, like 3,000, over 3,000 minutes essentially. Cut those minutes in half for the number 9 position. Because Dembele gonna play half of those minutes. So that's a free 1,500 to 2,000, 2K minutes in that position that a dude could pull
you
up.
talk about Alvarez?
Yeah, like not even Alvarez, like a young, like an understudy. A real
Amora?
Mora, interesting. I forgot about Mora, dude.
Gonzalo Garcia, Tosin.
Nah, he's ass. Please.
Because I've heard Madrid are going to sell him.
He's too sauceless to play for Paris Saint-Germain. I mean, if City, if those 115 FFP charges stick, I mean, why not? And City have to do a fire sale, why not?
Look at this, Tosin.
Yo, you got a super chat, by the way.
Oh. Yo, Jim McCaskey, my bad, man. I saw it. We kept talking, and then it went away. Thanks so much for the super chat, man. Massively appreciate it, and thanks for Tosin for bringing up. Mbappe scored at Parc des Princes, and he will again.
I mean, he gotta get there first. Let's see. He gotta get here first, though.
Mbappe, he finally gets the goal at the Parc des Princes, and it's 5-1 to
Mbappe
PSG.
cooks up? You think Mbappe
It's 5-1 to
tomorrow?
PSG. Yeah, no, I think he will score, but tomorrow? I think so. I mean, his last performance, one of the best knockout performances I've seen from him.
Agreed.
He wanted it. He wanted it. Like he wasn't hiding, which is unlike Mbappe. But I just want to show
remember
this
his last showing at the Allianz with us. Remember that?
Yeah, I mean that's where my Mbappe agenda started. I still remember on the post match.
I mean, Upa had him in hell that game.
But thanks so much, Jimmy Kasky. We'll see what Mbappe got to do, what he can do. I want to say this as well. Put in your cabinet, beating Barcelona with a robbery is the biggest trophy Atletico Madrid have won in the last 5 years.
Bro, fucking losers! Like Barcelona
when we beat them, it was robbery. It was Araujo red card. Inter last season, they tried to make it into robbery as well. Gerard Martin got tackled by Dumfries, and now it's a robbery again.
Just losers, man. I need to watch the highlights of that game. Find some extended highlights. See what the fuss is about. But, man, Barca fans are some losers. Like I remember the Kubarsi red card in the first leg. That's an obvious red card.
Yeah.
Why are you complaining? I'm sure the Eric Garcia call is probably obviously a red card as well. Like, what the fuck they got complaining about? Just loser shit, man.
Tosin, this is a Liverpool fan, and I just seen this video here. He's made a PSG Premier League combined 11. That just shows, where PSG has come to, Tosin. We do a combined 11 with the entire league. All right, let's see what he does.
Oh, it's
okay.
Get the volume. There's no volume.
Okay, no, I had it on purpose, no audio, but I can put audio on.
Okay. No. Actually, we don't need audio.
Yeah, because he's just gonna pick
a cringe accent. Yeah.
No, he's good. He's good. Okay, I agree with everyone so far.
Okay.
Here he has to be Pacho, man. No.
Dang.
No, you know what? Like Pacho Tosin is clearly the best center back in the world. Like I will die on this hill. I will die on this hill.
Definitely. He's definitely elite level. Elite level. That means you're top 2.
Because he's doing it consistently, Tosin, in big games, and he's not having Timber, Calafiore, Rice, all this fucking terrorism ahead of him.
Exactly. He's not insulated. He's not insulated like Saliba and Gabriel, who got like 4 or 5 center backs around them. Like Calafiore, Timber, all these failed center backs playing around them. Like, come on, man. Declan Rice, another failed center back. Actually, he should move back to center. He should move to center back.
No, Rick Lewis. No, not Rick. I forgot his name.
Nico O'Reilly. Rodri washed as hell. It's obviously Vitor.
Come on, this has to be drawn. You can't pick Rice.
They're gonna pick Declan. He gonna pick Declan. Oh, we picked him. Okay. Good call.
Sir.
Okay.
Yo, where's Fabian, man?
Yeah, that's a weird comparison. Obviously,
Bruno. Okay, fair.
Yeah, Bruno's better. Yeah.
Oh,
it's not even. It's not a discussion.
I mean, he's probably gonna do this season. I think he's gonna pick Semenyo.
No, Doué been better than Semenyo this season. Semenyo is ass. Like I watched City games, bro. He's really not good. He's not that good.
I think he's picking Semenyo, if I'm guessing. No, he picks Doué around.
Yeah.
All right, gotta be Dembus.
He'll probably pick Haaland because of his history. Yeah.
Wait, let me listen to the reasoning. And the striker Dembele versus Haaland are very aware this is Ballon d'Or winner, but my instinct says Haaland is a better striker, natural striker.
Yeah, all this natural striker talk. I mean, we're talking about the most technically capable center forward in the world.
Okay. No, he said like he was tight-ish. He just like his preference is Haaland.
Yeah. I understand.
I don't understand this number 9 gimmick. Dembele plays number 9 football better than anyone. Like his runs, Tosin, his goal scoring in big games.
Best center forward since Benzema, really. To be
Well,
honest.
Tosin, are you gonna pick Lewandowski instead of prime Messi? Because Messi was a center forward. You know, he wasn't like a striker. He wasn't
No,
a target man.
that's too woke. And Holland, Holland's big game record is shaky as well.
It is. I mean, he's just got his first goals in the Champions League final. So you can react. You can react to this picture. I'll be back in 1 second.
No worries. Okay, so this looks like a little side-by-side comparison between Pedri and Vitinha from today. Pases precisos, pases en campo rival, precisión. So obviously, accurate passes. Vitinha trumps him on more volume. Passes in the opposition half. Again, Vitinha trumps him, not only on volume, but also percentage. Passes in their own half. I mean, Vitinha against trumps him purely on volume. So Vitinha just does a lot more tempo work, setting up the tempo. And pases largos, I mean, just long passes. Again, Vitinha. Vitinha is just a much better metronome than Pedri. What Pedri does have over Vitinha, though, is like around in the final third, Pedri's probably a bit better at knitting attacks together. That's Pedri's strength. But Pedri has actually been, especially this season, he's been exposed in that double pivot. He's been exposed far too much this season.
You think that's Pedro's
double
fault,
pivot.
or do you think that like he's not playing alongside someone that's good?
It's partly Pedri's fault because physically he's not all the way there. I don't know what he's doing behind closed doors. And then, part of the fault also goes to the coaching staff. I think Barca, they got to transition again to 4-3-3. I don't know if that's not really Flick ball. But yeah, I mean, Barca, they still going to win another league title, back-to-back league titles for Hansi and the Barca squad. So I think what they're probably going to look to do this summer is probably get better defenders. I mean, I don't know if Bastoni is the answer. I mean, Bastoni in that system, for me, probably plays more as a left back than as a center back in that back four. So, but it'll be interesting to see what they do.
Tristan, you don't use Twitter that much anymore, right?
I mean, I do like sparingly.
Have you seen what Slime has turned into?
Oh, he's like a Madridista now, or what?
No. He's turned into anti-Yamal.
Oh yeah.
Pro Neymar, because and that's because of the Barca Yamal fans, Tosin, because they've been disrespecting Neymar at every single instance. Like, oh my God, Yamal's already better than Neymar ever was. Something.
Yo, actually, he did say something that was really funny. I think he said something like, the only reason why Lamine farms a lot of big chances is because of Flick's system.
That is true. That's
how Lamine be farming all these big chances created, like stats. Like it's literally because of Flick's system. And I agree. I'm inclined to agree with that.
Yep.
Flick's system is heaven for any playmaker.
Yeah, goal scorer, attacker in general. But that's why in big games it drops off massively. I also wanted to show the Lookman goal. Someone in the chat said that Pedri made a mistake for it. So let's take a look at this. Was the Lookman goal. And I mean, I know how the goal was scored, Tosin. Again, it's just terrible from Barca. Okay, so Barca trying to defend here. One pass inside, and then here. Like, how is this a serious team, man? Oh, no, it's a robbery. It's a robbery. We got knocked out. Like, this would never happen against us, Tosin.
Yeah.
Why would our... What the fuck?
Damn, yeah.
And that's the traditional goal that Barca can see, Tosin. They always... No, it is a great cross, bro. How can you cry about a robbery, man? I don't understand this, man.
Yeah, Llorente
And
runs off
Pedri's the
with
one that
Pedri.
loses.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Llorente runs off. But see, Pedri's never gonna match Llorente stride for stride. Let's be real. I can't even really
Yeah, but
blame Pedri there.
what should Barca do then?
I mean, they should back off because this is a half-hearted press already. Off
Yeah,
rip,
true.
it's a half-hearted press. So they really should just be backing off.
Yeah, if these players were just here, there is no chance. Why are you playing a fucking offside trap in your in the opposition's half?
I feel Kunde he could make a better if he runs faster, he could make a
Yeah.
play on that. But yeah,
Yeah, so
good
that's why
shit, man.
like I've lost so much respect for Flick, for Rafinha, all the tears, all the crying, man. It's
You think
an unserious
Lukman?
institution.
You think Lukman is Atleti's Kavara that January signing?
Ooh. Yo, but Tucson, I don't like our first two UCLs, man, versus Atletico and Inter. It's not
Why?
sexy.
What?
I went
What
to
do you
Barca,
mean?
man. Like,
Bro, they not
Tucson, they just
nice. They're the ones fumbling. It ain't. Don't blame us. You can't blame us.
no, it's not about it's about the PR, Tosin. Like, I would have rather wanted mine was on the other side.
Bro, we got hella great PR today. I'm sure. Bro, winning at Anfield against Liverpool, it's a lot of PR. And
No,
we'll get even more PR beating one of Madrid or Bayern.
no, that's the thing, Tosin. We will get more PR for beating Bayern or Madrid than we will winning the UCL final, Tosin.
Yeah.
But I mean, we'll take back to back. It's calm.
For sure.
I can accept back to back.
Bro,
And there
like
was
think about it though. Like every PSG play in France, right? And then everyone's like every casual or non Paris Saint-Germain fan will tell you Ligue 1 is
Yeah.
a shit league, right? So because quote unquote Ligue 1 is a shit league, every team we can face from the group phase to the knockouts, like there's not a single every team is a quote unquote, historic team, right?
Yeah.
So it's not like we get any like favorable draws. Let's keep it a buck. Like people, there's really no way people can like take
Yeah,
this
there's
shit
no
from
excuses.
us.
No.
Yeah, there's
The
nothing
only
like there's
thing
nothing
the Prem fans try, Tosin, is the game
rest.
postponement
Yeah,
garbage, man.
that shit. Yeah, that's. But then they don't want to acknowledge playing over 100 games dating back to the start of last season. They don't want to acknowledge that, or like the 2.5 to 3 week rest period we had between the Club World Cup final and the Super
Yeah.
Cup. They don't want to acknowledge that though. It is what it is. You can't make everyone happy, bro.
Not true.
Next season, I think the objective for next season though, we have to come first in the group. Let's just try to make it easier on ourselves. Because look at Arsenal's run. Arsenal only got to face Leverkusen, Sporting. Like, look how easy the round of 16 and quarters were. Top right.
But Tosin, it's also because we get so tough group stages as well.
We do, but we still had enough quality to finish first, even honestly.
But I like the
not for the
tough.
load
I
management.
like the tough games though.
Like Lucho says, he loves it. He likes it tough. Pause.
Yeah,
He
I
likes
love
it
the
hard.
round of 32, Tosin. Like it's a fetish we have. Round of 32, not making top 8, facing like a team that did great in the group stage, like Chelsea and Liverpool, 2 top 8 teams.
Now we get to slay a top 3 team in Bayern. Let's go. Now that Bayern tie is gonna be fun, man. I can't wait for that tie.
Who do you want? Honestly, it would have been great seeing Arsenal. Yeah, we'll do back to back anyway. Tucson, who do you want? If
Between
you had to pick
Bayern and
one.
Madrid.
Yeah.
Bayern. Let's get a real test. No disrespect to Madrid, but I just think our pressing scheme alone, like they would ship 5-6 goals off of our pressing scheme alone. Madrid don't have the slightest inkling, like, or the slightest idea on how to play through pressure.
Yeah.
They don't. But Bayern,
Madrid, it's the
Bayern, what I love about Bayern, the Bayern matchup, Bayern are not going to do that long ball bullshit. They're going to play us on the they're going to go nut for nut with us. That's going to be the tie of, honestly, this tie, let me just be real. This tie against Bayern is the biggest tie in the history of QSI. We have to win. We have to win.
Wait, how sure are you Bayern goes through? Like, what's your percent? Like, do you think Madrid can win?
90%. 90%. I think Bayern either. I don't even think Bayern draw the game. I think if they win and they underperform, it'll probably be to the tune of like a 1-goal margin victory, like a 2-1 or a 3-2. Madrid are not coming back on Bayern. But if they do, I mean, all the better for us.
Yeah. Look at here, Tosin. They're showing like clipish of the goal we scored, I think.
Yeah, that little dummy, bro. See that 3 players out of the picture off of that.
And then Barcola, like as a winger, as an outlet,
yeah,
knows exactly what he has to do.
Kavicha gets it, finds them. You can't leave Dembouz open. Don't leave him open.
Yeah. And one thing I've noticed with Dembouz, Tosin, I think the PSG players rated him last season, but with the Ballon d'Or and all of that, they rate him even more now. Because now it feels like when we get the ball in the final third, they're looking for Dembouz.
Oh, for sure.
Like,
the thing is, even opposition
points at Dembouz.
Yeah, Warren pointing. Yeah, Dembouz is right there. Yeah. Yeah, look at Warren. Look at Warren's joy at the goal, bro. Like, gotta love it. Like, Warren did a little fist pump.
Yeah, there. Now, and Barcola, he always loves Dembouz goals as well.
I love our team, bro. Like I wouldn't trade any player on our team, even Beraldo. The only player I don't fuck with on our team, but he's still a good player, is Gonzalo.
No, shout out to every PSG player.
Yeah,
like Beraldo was the only one that had to do like save. Oh, Chevalier, maybe.
I still fuck with Chevalier low key. Like I swear, like I just think every player has something to bring with their abilities. You know, Gonzalo technically, I just don't think Gonzalo has the technical level. That's why I'm just not a fan. But if he can
give the like the big goals and stuff, I think that compensates.
Yeah, you take that. Yeah.
But like Tosin, before I was like Chevalier next season, but like Safonov, Tosin, because he's so great with the ball as well. Maybe Safonov is our keeper. Like Safonov is my keeper, Tosin. I'm coming to a position where I'm like, sell Chevalier and then bring up what's he called? We have 2 good keepers coming up from the academy, Tosin. We have Renato Marin, who we got from Roma, and then we have Martin James from the academy. He's also good.
Yeah, was he the one like juggling the ball with Nuno and Vicia?
That was Renato Marin. Yeah.
Oh, that was okay. Yeah. Renato Marin. Yeah, man. Shout out to this team, man. I mean, actually, at the top of the hour, I actually have to be somewhere, so I actually have to go now. But again, good talk, bro. Like always, man. Like shout out to the chat. You know, we doing our thing. And again, man, Ale Paris, man, biggest club in the fucking world.
Yes, sir. I just want to end it, Tosin. Do you see how different it is as well? How easier it is than last season? Last season we beat Liverpool on pens, survived versus Villa. Now 8-2, 4-0, game over in the first leg, basically.
This is what people have to admit now. We are better than last season. Can people admit that? We are better than last season. I just think the only blemish is just, you know, the injury accumulation, and like, you know, us being inconsistent domestically. Yeah.
And also maybe a little bit, Tosin, how teams rate us. Like they park the bus against us, and they found out like ways to play against us. But that just shows how great we've been this season, Tosin. That everybody knows what we're gonna do.
But domestically, honestly, they found better ways to play against us than in Europe. In Europe, they're shitting themselves. They're all shitting themselves, except Bayern, obviously. But they're all shitting themselves. Go look at every matchup. Chelsea tried to go mano a mano. What happened? They got 5 shit past them. They got an angry Kvara off the bench. You know, so hey, man. We go again, man. I can't wait for 3 weeks from now. And hey, Lyon this weekend as well. Ooh, it's gonna be a nice game. That's gonna be a nice game. So hey, I'll catch you by then. All right, bro.
We'll do. All right then, Tosin. Pleasure coming on, man. Take care, man. Take care. Yo, what's up, Santo? What's up, Santo? I don't know what's going on with my green screen, but look, I'm gonna give you guys a few minutes. We can talk a little bit, me and you guys in the chat bar. To the 95 people watching, massive shout out to you guys. Thanks so much for the constant support and appreciation. It is massively appreciated, and you know, always looked at, and yeah, massively appreciated, guys. This journey, man, it's as I said to Tosin, it feels much chiller, much calmer than last season. I mean, last season I was stressing. This season we come. Obviously, there's some chaotic moments, but yeah. Wait, you can't see my camera? Can you see me now? Yo, all love back, man. All love back. Yes, sir. Oh, Marky. Yeah, shout out to Marky, man. Yes, sir, Santa. Love that, man. Oh, yeah. No, big game coming up. Again, tomorrow, everybody's going to chill. We're going to watch PSG, Bayern versus Madrid, and prepare ourselves. But yeah, that's been it from Boy PSG. Hopefully, you guys have enjoyed this live watch along in the post-match podcast. And as usual, Ale.